things that have happened in the past that I've been associated with. I've gone through with different groups, certain compartments. You definitely get EVP pickups, photographs of mist, which is interesting because normally whenever we get any photographs like that, there's not rain, it's a beautiful night like tonight. So we've had different groups come through, they'll have their EMF meters, and again, you see they'll put it on certain locations, ask questions, and get responses. Going near the meter, you know, sitting dead on the table. Now, is that paranormal? You can't say.
We're going to the lowest deck. Group 2 is Luke, Steve, Amy, Chris, and Jeff. You guys will be on the second deck up. Then after that, we'll switch it up.
All right, we're going down.
Okay, man. If I have a radio.
That would hurt, because if you're like this,
Yep.
look at this. Jesus.
Okay. Let's do an EVP session here. Let's go over there.
There's probably no room.
Huh?
There's probably no room whatsoever.
No. And I mean, you have room to fully stretch out.
If there's anybody here that would like to talk to us, we would really like to talk to you. We really want to know what's going on. Can you give me your name? Can you tell me the job you had on this ship?
Can you tell us what year it is? Am I laying in your bunk? If so, tell me to get out.
We tried some stuff with the K2s, seeing if we get anybody to talk through them, and then with the flashlight over there, nothing. We were there about, what, 15, 20 minutes, and then we moved into the officers' bunks. Actually laid down in the officers' bunks, trying to see if we could get some reaction using my recorder, asking direct questions and then rewinding to see if we were getting any responses so we could adjust our questions. Nothing. So we thought we'd come down here. Come on, turn that flashlight on. If you're here with us, prove you're here with us. Turn the flashlight on. Just needs a little twist there. There's gotta be somebody left on this ship. Oh, right. Alright, we're just gonna go and then somebody come up with a really good question because I can't think of it. Go.
I'm hungry. What's to eat?
That's what I was gonna say.
Feed me. I'm hungry.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Is there anybody in this room? Could you please respond? Just give me a yes.
Is there anybody in this room? Could you please respond? Just give me a yes.
That's negative.
That's not
If there's nobody in here, can you please say nothing?
This is where we were before. We started way up front there, and then we came back to the rooms, and everybody was laying on different beds, trying to get them angry that we were sleeping in their beds. Yeah. And then we kind of went back down to the main mess hall too. So I figured to try to cover all the pieces, but nothing too much right yet.
Alright, shall we go down?
Yeah, go ahead.
We never got all the way through where we got.
Mm-hmm.
This is all new to me back here.
Yeah. What's up that way?
The bridge.
You guys want to go up to the bridge?
Claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having a nightmare trying to sit up? Ooh.
Oh yeah. Beans for dinner.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Chain reaction. Ooh.
Anybody trying to sleep in here? We're making a lot of noise. You want us to shut up? Putting a flashlight down on one of these bunks. If you're here, could you please turn that on for me? I think Steve has a little box with a green light on it. And we think that if you get near it, it'll react. Or maybe with your sheer will, you can make it flash. If you could do that now, let us know you're here, that would be great.
Just give us a sign that you're here with us. Anything you can do.
Did you find these accommodations comfortable? Did your crewmates snore a lot? Was it hard to sleep? If so, make the light flash over there.
Now, when this ship was alive, we would have this compartment would be about 105 degrees at minimum.
I believe it.
Because this was a boiler, that was a boiler. Basically, you would burn diesel fuel to create heating purified water to 600 pounds per square inch steam. And so, any kind of accident, you pop a hole in the line, it cut you in half. If it didn't bake you like a lobster. This is the engine room. You would get the steam from the boiler room. It'd be pumped back here to the turbine. The turbine's right here, which would rotate the shaft back here to the reduction gear, right out to the propeller shaft, and out to the propellers.
Nothing yet.
I know it was hard leaving after you pick it up.
Yep.
Can you tell us your family's name? Did you have kids?
Did you have a newborn before you left? Is your wife going to give birth while you're on this ship?
Were you forced to join the Navy? Or was it voluntary?
Actually, really more than just cool. I heard something over there.
Can you make that noise again? Come on, you just did it. Do it again.
Chicken. Come on, you can do it again.
There it is. Did you hear it?
Yes.
Can you do it louder, please?
That was me.
Okay.
I just stepped and made the sink go.
Where was it, Dave?
This way.
Okay.
I was in here snapping photos, just randomly, and shut the light off, and I'm just facing this, and over here, I didn't see it come out of here. All I saw was that it disappeared. So I don't know what it was, but if you guys want to, but then I also heard. You can't miss that.
Okay.
We were downstairs on one of the mess hall decks, and it was Jeff, Amy, myself, and they were doing an EVP session, and we weren't getting really any kind of reactions to it. So I decided to go out into one of the hallways, and as I stepped into the hallway and around the corner, I heard footsteps going up one of the stairwells up there. So I went and I turned my flashlight on to snap a picture, and as soon as I turned the flashlight on, the footsteps stopped. And obviously there was nobody there.
Oh yeah, we kept hearing knocking, and we went over it 2 or 3 different times, and there was nothing there. But as soon as we asked the question again, you'd hear the knocking over by the sink.
And we did hear some shuffling noises, sounded like furniture going above us, moving around, and one of the investigators went out to see what was going on. We thought maybe somebody was above us on the deck, but we couldn't find any source of the noise going on, so not really sure what it was, but interesting.
As soon as we walked onto the ship, I picked up a guy watching us from the one deck up, and he was blonde, rather tall, wearing the white uniform, and he just followed us the whole evening, and I kept picking up the name Pete.
I was on the main deck of the kitchen. I was on the main deck and walked into the kitchen where they prepared the meals. And as I'm looking around in there, I hear a slight bang. So I happen to look over and I catch out of the corner of my eye what looked like a person walking from one room to the other. When I went to the room that he walked into to see who it was, nobody was in there, and there's only one way out, and that was the doorway that I was standing in.
And back in. Tim is trying to find lights to turn them off.
Ah, he got that one.
and Becky. Tim is trying to find lights to turn them off.
Ah, he got that one. Ah, he got that one.
That's